So who here would like to make a lot more money in their life? Yeah. And who here would like a lot more freedom in their life? And who would like a little bit of both? All right, awesome. So today I'm going to talk to you about how to grow your practice in a way that's a little different from what we've heard today. We're going to actually talk about your patients, and we're also going to talk about your staff, your employees, and how to use what you've got to really grow your practice in a huge way. So my name is Melanie Layer. Nice to meet you. Since we're going to be spending an hour together, is it okay with you if I tell you a little bit about myself and what brought me to be doing what I'm doing right now? Okay. So I started my first business when I was 12 years old. My parents went through a very bad bankruptcy, and my dad, out of stress, asked me if he could use my piggy bank for last minute paying the bills type of thing. And we'd always had money until that point, so it scared me to death when I realized there was no money. And I started a company. We were going to private school at that time, and I just decided to start charging parents to help their kids complete their homework at the end of school. I was charging $100 per kid per week, and by the end of the school year, I had subcontracted 12 of my friends because we were so big on business. I helped my parents out of a bankruptcy at age 12. So I realized very young how to sell, how to do business, and got bored with school very quickly, and basically got into sales and all that kind of good stuff. So by the age of 20, I was the top in sales in direct selling industry all through Canada, Europe, and the United States, selling on stages and training people to sell high-ticket items. So I've been selling my entire life. But what makes me unique is I actually help people sell even when they're terrible at it. So I often work with companies. I walk in, I go meet their staff, and I help them how to become good at sales, even if they're awful, even if they think they can't do it, even if they've got years of evidence that they can't sell. Once they work with me, we change that. So if you believe that if your staff and the people in your office could sell more, you would make more money. If you believe that, raise your hand. Great. So what I'm hoping to do for you today is to give you a little bit of hope that if you've got some staff members right now that aren't pulling their weight, that after you've met me today, you can go back and teach them some great stuff. Or if you'd like to partner with me and work with me and see how we can, I can help you grow your practice and teach your staff how to sell, it'll be my pleasure to help you do that as well. So why do I call this the VIP experience? The very important person experience. Is because I truly believe that we all, to our very core, believe that we are a very important person. And we walk around the world looking for people who believe us. Like, I know I'm very important. When I walk into the bank and someone doesn't look at me or doesn't smile at me, it bothers me. I am very important. So this person just didn't get the memo, it ticks me off, right? So people are walking around with like a big sign on their chest, like, notice me, give me attention, give me value, make me feel important, make me feel special. And when people come to your dentist office, they could be going to any dentist office. So until you become the people who make them feel seen, they're open and looking for a dentist. Until they've walked into your practice and felt like there's no other dental practice in the world that would make them feel as important and as significant as yours, they're still on the market. And we've heard some of the speakers before talk about how $50 is enough to switch your client from your practice to someone else's practice. Do you believe that? It's not even a joke, because really, they don't think you care whether they come back or not. You don't know their name or what they care about or their family or their history. Really, it was a transaction. They walked in, you took their money, you drilled their mouth, they walked out, and that's it. So if someone else is willing to give them a little more significance, a little more time, a little more love, they will give them the opportunity to do that. And today, marketing is fantastic. It gets loads of patients through the door. But customer service is terrible, and it's pushing people out. What is customer service? Because what it used to be and what it is now is completely different. People are expecting so much more. People don't want just customer service. They want an experience. They want a VIP experience. So I'm going to talk to you about the 6 fundamental human needs that each and every human being has in their life. And this can apply to everything in your life, so you can take this home and use it in your relationship. You can use it in your practice. This is going to be stuff you can use in every area of your life that matters, because it genuinely helps people do what you want them to do or not do what you want them to do. So here are the 6 human needs. I'm going to teach you them in pairs because it's easier to remember. So the first pair is certainty and uncertainty. Now, if you don't take notes, you're going to wish you had, because this is actually really good stuff. So if you want to just write the words, at least you'll remember later. Certainty and uncertainty. So what does this mean? In my life, it is imperative. If I don't have this, I don't feel safe, I don't feel good in my life. I need certainty. So how do I do this? I'll buy a house. I will choose a man to be a husband so that I'm certain